Hello, today we've got this Dell battery that has over-discharged cells. I'm going to show you how to fix it. Let's connect the battery to the NLBA1 analyzer and see what's going on in the software. The pinout on this battery is very simple. The first wire is voltage, the second one is clock, the third is data, and the sixth one is ground. Let's try to read the battery. As you can see, we have intermittent communication because the cells are too over-discharged. We're going to solve this problem easily by pre-charging the cells. Now, we need to open the battery carefully so we don't damage the case. Here's where the PCB is located. We finally managed to open up the battery. Let's check the voltages now. As you can see, one cell has 0.95 volts and the other one 0.6 volts. Together they have 1.55 volts. We are going to set the voltage to 2 volts and the current to 200 milliamps, and then slowly increase the voltage until we reach 3 volts per cell, so 6 volts in total. Then I'll increase the current as well. I'm going to charge them together. Maybe they'll balance as I charge them. If they don't, I'll balance them later. Charging is done. Let's now connect the battery again to the analyzer and see what's going on. We have a poor balance, but that's not a problem. I'll balance the cells after I reset the chip of this battery. Let's go to the reset tab and do the magic. Our BQ30420 chip is supported. Press the read chip info to see the battery status. It's sealed. Let's unseal this chip. Done. Now the chip is unsealed. Always read and save the original EEPROM of the battery in case it gets corrupted during the repair process. Now for the most important part, clearing the chip errors. We can see the parameters like fully charged capacity, max error and battery status appeared, and that's a very good sign. The problem the chip is still locked could be that I'm missing the system present pin, or the fuse might be blown. First, let's balance the cells since we have a bad balance. Finally, I managed to balance the cells. The battery is still locked. Let's check if we have a PF flag in the reset tab. We don't have any PF flag, so the battery is good. I think the only thing missing is the system present pin. Let's connect it and see if the battery works. The connector pins are very close together, so it's a bit tricky to connect them. I don't think this is the right one. Let's try the other one. Look at the software. The battery is unlocked. Let's see if the battery charged. Yes, it's charging very well. Now, let's go to the discharging tab and check if it is discharging. It does. The discharging stopped because we can discharge a cell below 3 volts. So now we have a fully working battery that performs perfectly. All we need to do is assemble it back. Look, the battery looks like new again, and we can use it for a long time. Thanks for watching this video, and see you in the next one. Bye.